Hi, Ryan Michael Galloway here from the home of the aggressively independent musician. We don't need no stinking record company.com. And well, we've been talking a little bit about equipment, and we're going to talk more about it. Let's go down to the very simplest kind of setup, and we've talked about the compromise that you have to make when you don't have all your your PA big enough to handle everything on stage. So let's talk about a single or a duo or a trio, not a power trio, not a power setup, but something very simple. You could have drums in this configuration if they play very light, but I'm thinking more like bass and guitar and keyboard, or a couple of those in whatever configuration, and 1 to 3 vocals, and all the way down to a solo of just a guitar player and a vocalist maybe, or a guitar player that is accompanying his own vocals or her own vocals. So one system I like a lot for that, and for a lot of the small rooms I play, is the Yamaha Stagepas 300. They have not paid me anything, and hopefully they will someday. But in any case, it's a small system. I got half of it in my lap right here. And I've actually got 2 of these. I set 2 of them on the floor, and those are my monitors, and then 2 of them on poles. So it's about an 8-inch speaker with a little itty-bitty bass port in the bottom. On the back of one of them, you've got your mixer amp. It's about 150 watts a side, hence the 300 number. And it'll easily handle 4 microphone or guitar inputs, and then you got some 2 more channels for DJ and RCA input, and for 1/4-inch input like a keyboard. And it's just a great little system. If you want something intensely roadable and tough, you go with the really expensive stuff like JBLs. But Behringer and Yamaha, maybe B52 and those kinds of things. These lighter weight systems, if you take care of them, they do great. Can't put your bass through it, but bass is very non-directional. It rolls around the room. You could use a small bass amp and you'd be fine. You could possibly rig this up. There might be ways to do it, to rig up a subwoofer to it, which only handles the bass frequencies, and send the bass frequencies to that, and then maybe you could put your bass through it. But bass saps a lot of power, and I don't recommend putting it through the PA system unless you've got a lot of power, maybe 1500 watts or 1000 watts or something like that for starters. But this is for more of a room that's maybe 4 to 6 times the size of your average living room, and it performs really well. So anyway, we'll be talking about a lot of other stuff. I'm Ryan Michael Galloway at we don't need no stinking record company.com. And if you'd like to check me out as a musician, just to see if I can walk the walk and talk the talk, I'm at ryanrocks.com. So thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.